Merino breaks Belgian hearts as his last gasp winner sees Spain through to the semi-finals of the FIFA 2026 World Cup, setting up an enterprising encounter against France. La Roja just about got the job done, and they were really made to work extremely hard as they were up against an extremely resilient Belgian defense who defended for their lives, who put their hearts, souls, and bodies on the line, and the way they defended the channels and gave very limited space for the Spanish forwards to operate in was incredibly commendable and effective. Their high to mid block deployed by Rudy Garcia was on point as well and was very successful in frustrating Spain for large quarters of the game. And despite Spain's stranglehold on the ball and their unamountable possession, La Roja found it difficult to break down a very stubborn Red Devils defense. For all the possession they get hold of, they struggle to create quality in the final third or have any real high value substantial shots that could deter Thibaut Courtois. The Red Devils themselves were lively on the counter, with Jeremy Doku being Belgium's soul and their best outlet on the day. He was absolutely exceptional and ran his socks off and gave Pedro Porro a torrid time. It was the winger's sharp play which allowed Belgium to get back into the game as well after going behind in that first half. The game really turned on its head when Thibaut Courtois got injured midway through the second half, which brought on Son Lemens for his first World Cup appearance, and my oh my did he have a clanger. His howler gave Mikel Merino the invaluable goal that took Spain through to the semi-finals. For Spain, Rodri and Laporte were absolute standouts. They have been throughout the tournament, but Lamine Yamal's form is a concern. He struggled to really get into any of the games this tournament as he's clearly working towards full fitness. Belgium under Rudy Garcia were extremely spirited. They have lots to be proud of. Injuries unfortunately plagued a very bright campaign, with Amadou Onana of course suffering an ACL injury against US in the last round. They had an even bigger setback with Youri Tielemans getting injured in the warm-up prior to the kickoff of this game, and then Thibaut Courtois leaving the game midway through the second half was the final nail in the coffin for the Red Devils, who ultimately fell short yet again. My heart goes out to them, but it was an unbelievable performance by them. They really played their hearts out, I thought, and it was so spirited. And they deserved better. They really did. They worked so very hard to take this game to extra time, and by all accounts, it looked like they were going to be successful in it. And had it not been for Lamens' hanger, who knows where this game could have gone, because Belgium were a threat themselves in the counter, and we've seen stranger things happen in football. But Rudy Garcia and his men could certainly exit this tournament with their heads held high and be extremely proud of their display. La Roja and the Red Devils fans, let me know in the comments below what you made of this enterprising encounter. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment and follow for more World Cup and football related content coming your way.